because I gotta walk in. All right, day number 2 of the Sugi ban. So today is gonna be a pretty non-exciting day. It's gonna be burning and sweeping all day long until we get pretty well everything done. I think if we're very efficient with our time and just getting things done, then we can almost get all of it done today, I think.
Unless we run out of propane.
Yes. Anyways, we wanted to talk about something a little bit inspirational since today's gonna be a little bit boring on the vlog. So it was about 4 or 5 years ago, I first made the decision, I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I want to do with my life now. I dropped out of university, I just quit my job as an electrician, and I was learning so many things about the world, and I was really feeling very depressed and really just kind of like sad and losing hope for humanity, just because it's just
sad when you think about it
all like when you start to learn about all the problems of the world and you're always focused on that, it's just so freaking sad. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And at that time I was just like, I just want to move out to the west coast of Canada and really start my life and take veganism and eating a plant-based diet, just take it much more seriously than what I was when I was living in London. And that's what I did. And then when I was out there, I was like, I got the idea of riding my bike around Southeast Asia, so I did that. Then I moved to Australia, then I rode my bike through Southeast Asia again, and I've just kind of been on this perpetual like lifestyle of just doing what I want and moving where I want to go. And obviously not everybody has that type of freedom in their life.
Well, if you have like, I guess if you have like kids and you're married and like,
it makes it a little bit more tough.
Then you're just like, I want to go to Australia for 6 months. People are like, you can't.
You just can't do that.
But I think a lot of people that follow us are really young and they're like, how do I do what I want to do? And like, my story wasn't as inspiring as Derek's. Like, I just kind of started my YouTube when I went vegan, and then things just kind of happened for me. But it's like I continuously put effort into what I wanted to create, like online. And then one day I was able to quit my job of 7 years and like do this full time. So it was just like a progression, whereas he was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. I was just like, I know that I have to do this to like get there, to do what I want. So I think.
But even then we made the decision, we're just like, screw it, we're just gonna move down to Tucson, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, even screw it, we're gonna build a tiny house. And then it's like, so we're constantly doing those things that we want to do and just letting the chips fall as they may, right? So
I think it's important though, like you just have to do what you want to do in your life, because your life is so short. Like it's literally like that. When you think back at it, like when I think back at my life, it seems like I was 2 years old, like yesterday. Like it goes so fast. It does. Like it's just a moment in time. So it's like focus on something that you want to do that's good, that's going to better the world. Like, because we could sit around and focus on all the animals and people that are dying and the devastation and stuff, but it's like unless you like do something that is going to help that problem and to spread the message and, you know, focus on a better world instead of something that's so negative, you know, like that stuff is always going to happen. But it's like, what are you doing right now today to change that? Mm-hmm. How are you not contributing to that, you know? And
there's always something that we can do, right? There's always, like, if you're working, like I've worked a lot of shitty jobs, and it's like, it was always my dream to be able to work online and to help people in that regard. But even before I was doing that, it's like I was still living life on my own terms, and I was deciding where I was gonna work. I wasn't like tied down to a job that I had to be at. In the traditional sense, because I had no debt.
Like he didn't have a house, he didn't have a car.
I didn't have any responsibility.
I was kind of stuck in my job until I could make enough money on YouTube to actually like pay off my house, pay off my car, sell everything, and just GTFO, right? Like you could just be like, well, I'm gonna move here tomorrow, and I couldn't do that because I had a house and I had a kid, you know, Bubba. Like I just couldn't. Bubba would be like, well, how am I gonna make new friends, Mom? Like what new school am I gonna go to? So
anyways, focus on, it's like, get that burning desire and that vision of what you want in your life and focus on it every single day and make action towards it. Too many people are just thinking about it all the time. Make baby steps towards it, and if you make enough baby steps, then you'll eventually get there.
As long as you just move in that direction.
Absolutely. All right, let's start the burning process.
Alright, so Hannah and I were just working on the Sugi bond, and she's also painting the inside of the utility box. It's all nice and gray now.
So fun.
It's so fun?
It's so fun.
It looks like you're having fun though.
It should. It's exciting.
As a vegan of over 11 years, how did I find the most amazing vegan community in the world? Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. Find the most awesome vegan community. You see, you've got to ask yourself, what are you actually doing to share a vegan message? Yeah, that's where it starts. Like, I guarantee you, you are gonna meet your reflections because your vibe attracts your tribe. I'm on a plant-based diet too. I said, really? Where are you? Then we met each other, had a kale party, and started to, breathe in that good-ass prana, baby.
All right, it is lunchtime with the Howletts. Hannah's already finished her lunch. I'm working on some rice and corn chowder. Hannah's dialed this corn chowder in like you wouldn't believe. It is so good. It was a little thick, but other than that, amazing. So we've got all the 8-foot boards completed, burned, swept. Now we just have to do the 10-footers. We're not gonna do all of them today because it is starting to get a little
Hot.
real hot. And it's a little bit hotter when you're like
Burning wood.
and you got a blowtorch at your feet, so it's a little bit warmer. So we'll probably get at least 2 or 3 burns. So probably get 12 pieces burnt up and add it to the big ass pile.
So here's all the 8-footers completed. Ah, fuck, that hurt. And here are the remaining pieces. These are all 10 feet long.